supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Don't know. It's not too late to tell me how you feel. We've got all day, so show me what is real. 'Cause I don't play no games. This could be the real deal, right here, you and me. So tell me we're on to something, baby, don't leave me hanging. Giving you all my loving, but how am I supposed to know if you feel the same way, or if
going? Let me get this music stopped for you because that is super loud. I need to make sure that I can access the Discord channel because I'm going to be different one than normal. One second, let me get that set up. We're getting ready to do fun raid with my server with Old Gods. So it's just a server event. It's nothing official, but it does go. Biscuit. Oh, there it is. What we do want, oh, that's the just won't very much. What we're gonna do is try to do a normal raid. I'm trying to get enough people to go. When Doom joins, we will have enough to raid. I just find another tank. Anybody know anybody? Yeah, but you want to play your hunter. Okay. We will, I promise, we'll try to get your hunter and some stuff. Mind, I appreciate it. We'll take you on more runs. All right, let's. So I got a tank coming. That's great. Dracus is, I don't know, he's going to be on Arcades. Awesome. Oh, you big. Where's Doom Doom? That's my question. He knows. This is the one in the, yeah. I have to remember where these raids are. Ooh, I'm lagging. Hey, Gabby, how's it going? So we canceled raid this week with Kiss. I had a lot of people ready to take a break and what have you. So I'm just running a normal raid with my guild on the server. So Old Gods has a lot of, they have 25 servers. So I decided to turn it into a server event. So we have exactly 10, so we can actually go. So that's nice. You know what's funny is that we had a whole slew of hunters, and now we have none.
Alright, I'm at the stump. Does anyone want to help someone? Who needs summons again?
I'm on a transition on my way there. Load screen. Load screen is what it's called. I've never played
I'll
Destiny.
summon all the people that aren't here yet.
I'm relegated to sugar-free candy. Ugh. It's fine. Not a Snickers. Fun. I think I've seen videos of Destiny, and then I'm like, I want to try it, but then I'm like, I don't really know what I'm doing. So, come on.
And that's everyone.
Eventually, this screen's gonna load. It did a double take. Like it loaded, then it went back and loaded again. Hmm. Powerade is good though. Drinking a lot of unsweetened tea and what the come on. Bought a lot of things to minimize my soda intake because I was tearing up some Diet Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper Zero. Finally. Now we'll go back to the load screen. I just got off the load screen and now I'm back on it because I accepted the summon. That was faster. Thank you. Alright, let me put a note that we are in Discord. Oh,
We should
fair
check
point.
the Kiss channel if there's anyone on that still wants to run.
I posted there if they were interested. I haven't seen any responses, so. And I don't see anyone on who's not already in here. I think a lot of folks are taking a break till the expansion.
Yeah, now that we have almost 3 months.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of disappointed that Awakened wasn't harder. I mean, you finished it kind of quick, and now you just kind of sit around and wait. Most of tonight's stream is brought to you by Load Screen.
Beta's still pretty broken too.
Oh, is it really? I haven't touched it. I don't like spoilers, so I don't touch them.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from story stuff. I just want to do testing, mostly with like abilities and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The delves are really fun. They're just like puzzles. They're not all that difficult either. But there's still glitches all over the place. Like one, I completed a delve and I tried to use the exit door and it just left me inside and I couldn't click the door anymore. I tried leaving party to force it to get me out. I tried hearthing, the hearth didn't work. I tried using my death gate to get to Abberus, that didn't work. But I logged out, logged back in, and it recycled and let me out.
Oh, wow. Where is Abberus apart? So he's
Yeah, I'm outside.
okay. Cool.
What up?
Sounded like an old man who was like having like one of his eating episodes.
I might be.
We should check how our DPS is on the first boss and kind of gauge it to see if we're going to be able to push the fourth boss.
Yes.
No.
Faith. Faith.
Gotta remember, I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play Windwalker Monk, so I'm not bringing a whole lot.
I don't know how to play a feral druid. So
What happened to your rogue?
Oh, he's still there. I'm just testing a couple different things out to see what I might want to main next go
Guys
around.
will learn.
Yeah,
In between
now's the
stuff,
time to do it, right?
Doom is the most indecisive human being on the planet.
I like it. I'm trying to find something that I can do for raid and Mythic Plus, and not have to go back and forth between characters.
Tanks have assists, so I can stop managing stuff.
Thank
Rogue
God
is
we
too
got
demanding
Arcades
right
in
now, as
here.
far as I'm concerned.
What's that?
Rogue is too demanding right now, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, I love mine. I ain't gonna lie. I was doing some good damage with it. I just want to see what monks do.
Forsyth, what you doing, bruh?
It's not so much the damage that I don't like, it's that there's not too many opportunities to break damage in order to deal with stuff. Because any moment of downtime can screw up your rotation depending on when you take it.
Blah,
And if you
blah,
screw up your
melee
rotation and
problems.
your timings, then it cascades for like 5 minutes.
You're talking melee problems. Some of us need to stay at a distance.
Dude, you're going assassination though, anyway, right? Like
Oh,
sub
you're
is a little
ordering
more
dinner?
difficult.
I do.
Fine, you can eat.
My best is sub.
I'll eat
I
my
play
last
Sass
little
second.
treat.
Nice.
I love sub.
Dark chocolate
The
has
big
grown on me
secret
though,
techniques
y'all.
are beautiful.
Yeah.
It really has. I used to hate it. Now I
But
like
if
it.
they get interrupted at any point during the sequence, it's like, ah!
Forsyth's ordering dinner. We gotta let him eat.
You only need one tank for this though. It's just trash.
Yeah, we got a lot of people here. Let's do this. Leroy!
Holy lag. Holy crap.
Ow.
Lag.
Yeah, same.
Am I dying? Oh! I can't see. What's happening? I'm trying to heal myself. I'm in angel form. Good God. That was so much lag.
I rolled in and I literally was just sitting there. I'm like, okay, I'm dead.
At least it wasn't just me. I wasted all that feast and stuff I put out too.
That little living flame blast apparently wrecked me.
Let's go! Dun, 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 dun. I really hope that settles down because that's gonna be hard.
May have had a little too much faith in pulling everything.
Well, I think we would have been fine, but I lag so bad.
It's a good thing I ran in, I guess.
I
That's
couldn't
fine.
see anything. Here's another feast. I got lots. Oops, that was a lot.
They all die.
They are now.
What are we doing? Ah.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's fun.
Let's go! Oh wait, wrong button.
So we're all here already?
Yep.
Does anyone need to have any... Who are we... Who's new to the raid?
Anybody not know this fight?
I don't.
Okay, so we'll just go through it quick. So the boss is going to do a breath, stay out of from in front of him. He does a cone attack. There is going to be pillars of fire chasing people down. You just have to outrun it on normal. If you get a timer on you and a little AoE circle at your feet, run it out to the edge. It's going to leave a permanent puddle of void shadow fire on the ground, and just stay out of the shadow fire. The boss also does pulsing AoE damage, and that's pretty much it. Like, and he does random. He's going to shoot Hellforge plates at you or something along those lines. Like his armor, he shoots out plates or scales or something along those lines.
Jay Boogie.
So mostly it's mostly about the healers. Just avoid
What up, bug?
stuff, DPS the boss, and don't get breathed on.
Oh,
I'll set up
flask.
tank markers. Hammer, I got you on main.
I don't know. I don't know what to put on. I don't know what to put on you guys. Put
What?
on your own markers. There we go. Ready. Any of my
Doom's away.
friends? Doom's always away. Always waiting on Doom.
Yeah, 1 second.
Hey, how are you? We're doing great. Getting this raid underway. Think Baraku is the one
Plus, don't pull, right?
who doesn't really know it, so we're doing it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to get stage stream pulled up, and my son stole a TV from me the other day, and so he forgot to plug it back up.
Ooh, I didn't.
Huh?
Yeah, he took my second TV because it's got better color. He took the
Sounds
second
like he
TV.
needs a new TV.
He's got one now.
Let's get a positive check. Yeah, I had this TV since 2016, 55-inch 4K for $400.
5,
Got it from
Nice.
Canadian
4,
Tire.
3, 2, 1.
I don't even know who to PI. BZ's pretty good, right? Dude, I'm always running out of flight stones. I don't know. This season I've been awful about it.
Pushback incoming.
I may perhaps be in the wrong spec. Am. Nobody told me to spec check.
Watch
Ray
your
of
step.
Anguish, you just got to run away from that.
Watch your feet.
Here's the puddles.
May as
Watch
well
your
use my
step.
trinkets, yeah?
Breath, watch out for the breath.
Ooh.
Rinse and repeat.
Ow.
Target you.
Target me. Back up.
Pushback incoming.
Yeah, I normally do a much better job of it. Like, I also usually run more mythics than I've been running this season. And I'm
Watch your
out.
step.
I'm always low on the crest that I need. And specifically on
Puddles.
flight stones. I really have been low on those.
Run away.
I think you get flight stones for like LFR, don't you? I probably could just run that just
Watch
for the
your
stone
step.
rewards. In and out.
Pushback incoming. Laser
Watch
on
your
you.
step.
Run.
Watch my step. Hey, don't run in front of me. I'll hit you with my laser.
Watch
Oh,
your
I hit
feet.
myself with my laser. Who gets PI now?
Watch your
Splitty's
step.
doing good. There you go. I don't always give it to the top person, to be honest with you.
Target you.
I'm a healer. I don't want to do mechanics.
Watch your feet.
Oh.
Laser on you. Run.
No! Don't run there.
Watch your
No, I'll
feet.
just hit myself. That's fine.
Watch your
To
step.
avoid my friends, I'll just run into it myself.
Ow.
Doom. Got hit by the frontal. That's so newbie.
Free reset.
That
Target
got
you.
hot.
Pushback incoming.
We all got dread breath. Is that normal?
Watch your feet.
I come in and hit with my trinket. Come on, trinket. Oh.
Easy peasy.
Ha! I'm gonna say I got the killing blow.
Figure some of y'all could use resets on your trinkets, you know.
Pass.
Thought I'd help.
What does that look like? Ooh, cute. Transmog.
Did you
Big
get
roll
the-
of a 6.
If you guys
Did you
need
get the battle
anything,
res
roll
from
need.
me, or did somebody get it before me?
Sinister forces are awakening. They sense your presence.
Everybody, feel free to roll. This is just a chill raid, so it's not like you're taking anything from anybody. So
From attempting to plunder my secrets. Now that my heirs
the plunder.
Although if you
my
roll
s-
higher than a 6, you are taking it away from me. I'm gonna cry.
He'll live.
I assume
He shall live.
heard many stories of this place and the role it plays.
Woohoo! Got a piece. Watch out.
Oh shit!
Temper your perception.
With a 6.
These halls are your
Big baller.
birthright, and the outsiders must not be allowed to
What'd you get?
take them from you.
Don't worry, I won't do big bull.
Yeah, it's probably not what we want to do.
Okay.
You take the other path and see what you can find. A wise plan.
Maybe just a little big bolt.
Both of you would lend
I like it. A little big bull.
That's like my mom used to say. She would say, like, let's go for our short, long walk.
Wait for the pats. Watch out for the pats.
No, ma'am, Sage. Get your butt back down there.
What? Oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah. That's because I'm in my Mythic Plus spec.
I know. That's why I was trying everything I could to get up there.
I'll change it in a
She
bit.
making use of that myth track tone.
I am. I love it. So proud of it.
Oh, are you wearing that tone?
I got it on Mythic. Out of my vault.
Ooh.
I got
that's
my
stout.
Belleros on too.
God, that's a lot of damage between those two.
Ah, that wasn't as big of a hit as I thought it would be.
Within these halls I forged wonders that would shape the world. After millennia unattended, they have become unruly. It will take a strong will to ensure
I am gonna switch to raid spec here though. Just how more AoE.
that your previous incarnation attempted to destroy. You are of my blood.
I don't know what our.
Flame and shadow, both powerful, influential.
So let's move Hanky there.
Even greater. Learn to
I assume that's good enough for a split.
force can oppose.
Do we want to split or stack them?
Do you think we have enough to stack them?
No, we don't need to stack the two of them. I can take Shadow by myself, and
Okay.
everybody else can go to fire if we want.
Oh, just tunnel fire?
Yeah, just tunnel fire down to 50.
Okay,
Okay.
cool deal.
Okay, so with fire guys, all you have to do is worry about there's going to be puddles on the ground that need to be stood in. There's going to be a tank puddle that everyone has to stand in, and there's going to be 3 lines of fire that are going to come out from the boss outward. You just got to avoid those. So then when we get to the second phase, it's basically going to be the same thing, kind of. People are going to have to run out. If you get like a big AoE circle on you, you have to run out from the group and drop it off on the side of the group, on the side of the room,
No
because it's going to leave
caraway.
a big puddle on the
Yeah,
ground. There's
they're
going
all
to be a
slacker.
tank
I mean,
absorb.
they're so
There's going to
slacky.
be things
They
that are
can't,
coming out from the boss that you have to avoid. There's going to be puddles that you have to
They gotta
stand
have
in.
a break.
And after the
I don't
tank
know. I actually don't
absorb,
know why he's not here.
we have
Like,
to run away
it's not
from
really our
the
raid, so
point where the tank took
Hold in
the
here.
absorb, because it's going to explode and you're going to take damage based on our range from that.
He's
So
probably
the
just
moment we do
relaxing.
the tank absorb thing, everybody book it, follow the boss to wherever the boss goes.
no healing. It's Jaddle.
That's basically
Ooh,
it.
Doom Doom's in that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Did you explain the tornadoes and the soaks and small soaks?
Yeah, the tornadoes come out from the boss. You just got to avoid the tornadoes. And then the small soaks are the little puddles. You only need one person in them. The big soak is when the tank has a soak. You got to stand in with the tank. And then when we do the big soak with the boss, when he merges during the second phase, we have to run away because it's going to explode.
Does Caraway stream? I didn't know he did. I need to follow him.
Did I already do it already, Chuck?
No.
He's an excellent.
Yeah, you did.
He's
Actually.
like my favorite.
Oh.
Favorite Drew.
I had to scroll back up. I was like, oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, a bunch of achievements popped up. I missed it too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mortal pests.
Watch wave.
There it is. Avoid those. Oh, that was nice. So it was off to the side. Those ones you want to run out? Oh, it's still doing the shadow thing on our side. No big deal. The boss will be
Watch
down in a
wave.
second. Absorb those or avoid those.
Are gonna get Amorphous a little
Absorb
heal over
those.
here. Put some stuff on him.
Man,
That's
telling
it.
you to go in cave
Stand in
still.
with the tank. Okay, we're gonna go
Phase
to merge
2.
now.
Honestly, I could
He's gonna form
Unbelievable.
back in the middle.
probably solo
Tank's
When the
trying
boss
to
is
kill
merged, we
everybody.
get a lust.
not arrogant, but I could.
Can we get a lust, please?
Perfect swap.
Run those out. There's gonna be tornado. So we're gonna be running the boss near the door
Target you.
here. Run those out.
Probably shouldn't have run it back there, but
Help soak.
Stand in with the tank.
did already.
And we're gonna run.
This is where it pays. Put the feathers right on your own feet.
I don't mean to keep ripping aggro off. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm only like 486.
Target you.
Bomba out.
Oh, I got a bomb.
Oh,
That's
new.
weird.
I tried taunting, it didn't work.
Yeah, figured we had a big enough group where I wouldn't get one.
Right at 10, so.
Help soak.
Yeah, which should be enough for a tank not to get the bomb. I
One would
thought.
think.
Okay, back to where we were.
My feathers. There we go. They weren't working. Trying to
Target you.
damage also to help out. My mythic plus spec and gear does a lot more damage than my holy. I was not careful.
I got the bomb if you want to.
Help soak.
All right. Nice. Boom. Don't die. I'm smiting him.
Yeah.
Voila. Oh.
So, 17 stacks, so that really hurts.
You possess the will to master it myself.
I bet
Transmog.
so.
Just imagine what you could accomplish.
Where's somebody that won't get me lost?
I'm
words,
losing
not
on our
search.
transmog. Oh, because he rolled me. Never mind. I don't mind losing.
Dude, where are you?
What'd I do?
Here's a chance for a big AoE if you got him.
Oh, I do got him.
Gonna pull two
Don't
packs
chase
and get
them.
rid
They're
of
gonna keep running. In 2 seconds, I'll be right back.
Look at that holy priest damage. Look at that beastly holy priest.
Be cheating.
The game gave it to me. So this past week was very eventful. I accidentally washed my cell phone
Split hoof
in
up
the
there
washing
getting
machine,
busy with busy.
and so that basically destroyed it. My new phone came in yesterday, got it all set up. That was a headache.
Damn, I'm still gonna have to run at some point with my DK
But
this week to get his
I
bullying.
did wait the whole weekend because I hate going to.
Okay, so this room's a little interesting. The green one is going to give you a big circle on you. Try and get out of the group if you have it. And the puddles on the ground, when they start forming, are going to silence you. So try and stay out of the puddles. I'm going to pull the packs first. Try and get them away from the big ones so we can deal with them separately. I know this is always a pain in the butt.
I had such high hopes for the dragon.
Damn, how you liking that
Good puddle.
monk and raid?
Everything in one spot.
Must succeed where they fail.
I don't think we've ever done it that good in raid.
Of course. I'm back.
What did you order?
Sushi.
Ew,
Oh, damn.
ew, ew.
I'm offended.
I have to admit, when I was in Austin, I went to this one sushi place that was right around the convention center like 3 times. It was so good.
I think I made the worst mistake with sushi a person can ever make. I tried it once, but it was at like a Chinese buffet.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
And I do not spit food out. If I don't like it, I just get rid of it. I just eat it and go on about my business. I spit this out. My uncle was there. He said, "You turned so green." Well,
You definitely made a mistake. Gonna have to show you good sushi.
well, that's the problem though. I can't ever again. That was really bad. Like, it was chewy. I couldn't actually chew it because of the seaweed wrap. It was like, I was like, oh my god, it won't go anywhere. Like,
Used to get it fresh and I still didn't like it.
Okay, so this boss is a 3-stage boss. We have to fight 3 bosses. The first boss, he does an AoE attack, so when he's going to do it, you can get out, but it doesn't do that much damage. Just be nice to your healers. If you're going to stay in it, use a defensive. He's going to mark 3 people with a red arrow on your head. If you get that, try and run out from the group and stay spaced out from each other, because he's going to charge between the 3 people and put
Why
a
am I
bleed
listed
on
as a
you. Anyone
subscriber
that's
on my
around
own
you is
channel?
also going to get a bleed, and the bleeds do stack. So if you're too close to each other, you're
Hmm.
all going to get more bleeds than you should. During the second phase, the moment the fight starts in the second phase,
We're not.
gonna
I'm
pop
doing a normal
Lust.
raid with
That
my server.
boss is
You got
going
all
to
you want to bring? We
first
can
he's
come.
going to shoot out a whole bunch of
This
puddles
is
on the
normal.
ground,
We're
so get out of the puddles. But
Fariku,
he's
one of our
also going to
healers,
target
is
someone
I'm
and
gonna
put
mute that. Hold
a
on.
dot on them, and that dot is going to
can't talk.
grow, and eventually
they're talking.
it has to be dispelled.
I decided to use the night to do a event for my server, for the guild, and so Fariku, the other healer, is new to raiding, so getting him here, let him, practice. Amorsith and Arcades were super. Is it frozen? Oh no, I'm just standing there. Still frozen.
He has a little yellow orb that's going to be floating around, and it's going to be trying to get close to him.
Am I
When it comes in contact
frozen?
with him, it actually gives him a shield. So all you have to do is stand between him and the ball, and it'll bounce off of you. So this could be anyone.
It looks like
Other
it's
thing he's
running
going
on
to do,
my
though,
side.
is he's going
Oh,
to
shoot.
take flight at one end of the
Moved it.
platform and fly to the other. And
There
he
you go.
does it in 3
Don't move
lines.
stuff.
He's either going to do it down the right side of the platform as we're looking here. He's going to do it down
Twitch
the
is
middle of the
being twitchy.
platform. And he's going to do it down the left side of the platform. So when that happens, we're just going to call it out. If he's
Yeah,
going
'cause
down
it looks
that,
like it's
you
moving on
don't
the
wanna be
editor. It
in-
doesn't look frozen.
You don't want to be where he's flying, because he's going to breathe on the ground, and you're going to take massive damage if you're in it. So other than that, pretty simple. Just turn and burn.
When you bounce the gold orb, it does do damage to you, so
Okay, gotcha.
just keep that in mind.
I normally watch my friends, but this new phone has not logged into my Twitch. There we go.
I don't know why I said turn and burn, though. That's usually what you do in heroic.
You'll want to put a marker off to one side for the people with the 3 things run together. That'll work.
How do you do floor markers?
Which 3 things?
Or
The
they
first-
runs in between the.
first boss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just this guy.
It just makes it easy to everybody to run to the X that has that debuff.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean.
Rending charge.
Yeah, Doom knows ability names.
Just make sure that you're spaced out
Oh,
enough that you're
okay.
not going to hit each other. That's all.
That up.
Here we go.
And
Now it's buffering again.
you know about the
I'm assuming that's a stream Twitch
stacking
issue.
debuff that we gotta
4,
walk
3,
over each other on, right?
2,
Oh, yeah.
Because my game's not lagging.
'Cause we
It
gotta
doesn't look
transfer
like
the
the
buff or whatever.
Streamlabs is lagging, so it's got to be a Twitch thing.
Knocking back. Target you.
I could probably take like 13 or 14 of the stacks.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going to die by then anyway.
Yeah, we just want to make sure both of us have it
Shockwave.
so that we can do that during the
boom,
transmission.
Smite. Boom, boom, smite. But no, Ether,
Shockwave.
if you wanted to... If you have an alt you want to join
Take
on,
them
you're
back
more
so
than
you can
welcome.
get
Or
some of the stacks.
whoever. I posted in
Oh, I wanted to avoid
Kiss
that.
channel. I wasn't sure if anybody saw it.
Gotta be careful not to walk over each other.
Yeah, because it
Looking
explodes
back.
when we walk over each other, right?
Yeah.
Do all the bosses do it, or is it just the one?
Yeah, all of
Oh,
them.
Doom.
Oh.
You're not tanking!
Watch your step.
Got there a little early.
I'm surprised I got you back up there.
Oh, I thought I was dead.
I had power word life, but woo.
I need to get a stack.
Target you.
I don't think normal leaves ads, does it?
Watch your step.
No.
Okay,
AOE incoming.
We
oh,
didn't
we
last.
can last.
Oh, shoot. You know what? I don't have any of my raid heals because I'm in Mythic Plus spec. And I obviously don't use raid heals. I just was gonna divine him, and I don't use it in Plus. Ah.
Watch your step.
These earlier bosses are not bad. I will likely have to switch.
Go ahead and take him.
Be able to hit more people, but Woden, get back in here, buddy. I got you.
How many orbs did we get? Just the 2?
3.
What are they talking about, orbs? The first I've ever heard of that.
Range 5.
Is it one of the things I never listened to before?
Okay, there's the ball that we were talking about.
This needs to get off me. I don't like it.
Breath incoming.
Okay, breath down the middle. Just
Ah.
get to his side. Breath down the middle again.
You,
Gotta get that ball
gotta get away from him, yeah.
I'm just gonna pull it here.
I went to talk and I lost my foot pedal. Can't reach.
Breath incoming.
Harnash.
Breath on the right side. Get out.
Get out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that was close.
Breath down the middle. I'm gonna pull him to the middle.
I'm watching the one orb, but somebody else have to get the second one. Never mind.
Just cashing out
Pass,
on those
pass.
bullions today. I got 6 of them now.
I got 2 billions. What am I gonna use them on this time?
My expectations.
I don't know.
You knew these creatures were waiting to be unleashed.
Of course, and you rose to the challenge as I knew you would.
This all seems questionable.
Dang, ain't
Is
nobody need no gear.
Malleable is
Doom out here getting stacked.
Oh, I'm not mad about it at all.
I was afraid of this. The process used to create
The speed buff these bottles on the table.
an issue I doubt I'll have with my true-born heir.
You know what's funny is like he says his true-born heir, but he just got done doing a whole cinematic. Oh. A whole cinematic talking about how you're of my blood, blah blah blah.
I don't want to do
Little
the big
legs are
pull here.
trucking.
We got way too much melee for big pulls here.
I'm an idiot. I can't read. Ha ha. I thought that thing said make a piece for your head. I'm like, yeah, sweet headpiece. I click on it. It said hands.
My little legs are trucking.
So funny. Look at his little feet.
Alright, so we're going to do some small pulls here, because there's a lot of whirlwind guys down there. We got a lot of melee. I don't need people dying on us.
That's wise. I never would have thought about that. See, that's why I don't do the part of it.
I appreciate you having care for us.
Oh shoot!
If we had like a bunch of mages or something, I wouldn't mind, but...
Everybody forgets the melee people, man.
You lead the raid where we charge it.
Because we're the cannon fodder.
I mean,
I
you
mean-
are the one that kind of encourages us
Yeah.
to do the big pool.
There's a difference, though. I don't know what it is yet, but look at that. Look at them numbers.
Cannon fodder my behind. You guys are the ones who I'm like, well, they died. They must have stood in something. Mostly because I
don't
can't
think
see
that's
what's
ever-
up there.
Ow. Boss, I don't
Must have
think
stood
it's
in
ever happened
something.
that I died. Dang, sure did. Oh, dang, this is the upgrade person. About to say, ooh, I can change my thing to a tier, but never mind.
Casters in the back.
Who is next?
So is everybody having a good week so far?
I got my new phone in, so I'm very happy.
I'm glad you got your phone in.
Did you miss talking to me?
No, I thought you were going to go nuts.
I was. You know how impossible it is when everything you use requires freaking two-factor authentication and everything needs to go to your phone? It's so stupid.
Well,
Careful.
seeing how you're probably like the oldest person in here, yes, we understand.
I
No,
mean,
I'm not.
Arrow's here.
No, Arrow's younger than Sage.
That's lies. Shut your... No offense,
That's big
Arrow.
lies.
But that's lies.
Everybody get out of that circle.
You want to
Or be
race?
Doom, or be like Doom.
I was like, I'm going for a ride.
I'll race, you said.
Race me to what?
You called him old.
I didn't.
I heard that.
No.
Pretty sure I heard the words old as dirt in there somewhere.
You are
And
disinvited.
that wasn't-
You are disinvited.
Then you don't have enough for a raid.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
I got your back, Woden. I love when people wait till 8:45 at night and try to call me, and then they're like, they send you a text, "Hey, trying to get a hold of you. My air doesn't seem to be working right." That sounds like a personal problem.
Did a rando like just not like work?
No, it's someone I bowl with. Yeah. Oh no, it ain't work. Ain't got crap to do with work.
There's a guy here at 5 o'clock every Sunday evening will call me for something.
Oh really?
I don't answer the phone no more.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Use your leg sweep.
I'm gonna
I
switch.
forgot I
I'm gonna
had
have to
it.
switch specs for this one.
Good call, buddy.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, frickety frack.
Played with me enough.
Off cooldown.
Forget about the leg sweep on the monk. Forget about your
Ow.
what is it, your earth spike or whatever the heck it is on the evoker.
Are we going to
What?
try and push him?
No.
I don't think we have the DPS to do it.
You obviously didn't see me pump out that 110k. We got a Pharaoh Druid in here. We can do anything.
Who's never done anything on a feral druid.
We'll
can't-
still pop lust on pull though.
We,
just to
we
get our
can't
down
do
so we
anything.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because I'm
Okay.
like, We definitely would need 2 healers if we split, but I could also help push him if we needed to. We thought we would make it, but if we're not going to make it, I'm not going to do it.
I've seen
Save
her
your
shadow.
trinket, Sage.
I've seen her shadow. And
We can't do.
Shut your
We can't do anything because we have
Yeah.
a pally with no axe.
That is true.
I need to change
Poor
traits real
Arrow.
quick.
I give him a run for his money though sometimes. You got to run LFR 40 times before it's a guaranteed drop.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's...
What is normal's what, 25 or 20?
I feel like I've run them all more than that.
I think it's
don't have
25. It's 15 for heroic.
I'm stupid. I accidentally bought the upgrade thing
upgrade
for
item.
it out of with the bullions on my Death Knight, but she doesn't have it.
I think it's
Yeah,
beautiful that you did.
I'm pretty sure I've run all of them more than that on all of those numbers, and I don't have it
I
yet.
think we could actually push him if I did.
It's supposed to be guaranteed after so many.
Okay, this boss is a little more tricky than the other ones. Other than killing the boss, there's going to be a lot of ads that we have to deal with. And the ads are, if you look to the left of the boss, there's a huge door. The ads are going to try and run to that door and break it down. If the ads break down the door, we lose. So you can lose by dying, and we can lose by the ads breaking the doors. So at the beginning, we're going to fight the boss here, and then at some point, the boss is going to run over to the middle of that little area he's in there, and then he's going to jump onto a phoenix and fly up. At that point, all the odds groups, they're going to run to the far side of this room, and to the right, there's another alcove over there, and then the even group is going to run over to this alcove to the right that we're at right here. So the reason for these alcoves is the boss is going to jump back and forth between these alcoves, and we have to DPS him down when he's there. Between that, we're going to be dealing with a lot of ads. Most of them are just melee ads, but there's going to be one ad called a Lavamancer, and she's going to have a shield around her, and she's going to be casting like fire magic and stuff. That ad is priority. You have to DPS her until her shield drops, at which point she's going to start casting spells at people, and then she's going to die. We keep on DPSing those ads until the boss drops. When the boss drops on your side, the boss takes priority over ads until the boss leaves the platform. When the boss gets to 30%, though, he's going to fly back to the middle, and that starts phase 3. So phase 3, everyone runs back to the middle. The ads will follow the tanks, so don't worry about them so much. Unless you see stragglers, you can interrupt them to help them come over. Because whatever ads are left over, we're going to AoE them in the middle, because the boss is still going to take like 15 or 20 seconds. He's going to heal himself back up to 50%. So we're going to AoE down the ads while we wait for him to heal and get back into the fight. During the third phase, he's going to do like a roar thing that's going to put a circle around you, and just make sure that you're spaced out enough that you're not hitting people around you, because everyone's going to get hit by something, but if those circles are overlapping, you're going to hit people around you, so just be careful of that. And then the boss is going to charge towards the door. You're going to see like a whole bunch of wind at the door, like the door will just be covered in white. The first time that happens, the group 1's going to go there. The second time that happens, group 2 is going to go there. The boss is going to rush at the door and try and break the door. But if people are standing there, the damage will be split among the people instead of the door. So basically what we're doing is we're trying to prevent him from breaking down the door, but also it leaves a debuff on you. So if you do it twice in a row, you're going to die. So group 1 is going to do it the first time. Group 2 is going to do it the second time. If we have to do it again, group 1 will do it the third time. Other than that, it should be a win. Any questions?
Yes. Why somebody move my people?
I moved.
Oh.
Arrow, Sage.
Which group to what side?
Group 1 will go to the far
I
side.
had
Group
just
2 will
moved
go
him.
to the close side.
Roger.
So group 1, purple. I just put a little purple marker there for you. Or group 2, I mean. Group 1, we all know we're going to the far side, so just far side, follow everyone else that's going over there. But group 2, you're going to be over here.
Check your files and stuff.
I thought Doom was live. Not.
Do one more run check, purple.
Oh, okay, Alright, let's go. I think we can do it. I believe in us.
And we will lust on pull just to get them as low as we can. I mean, if we push them, we push them. If we don't, we don't. But at least that'll, as far as we push him now, because phase 2 keeps on going until he's at 30%, we can do as much damage as we can right now, and then deal with the rest during phase 2.
Although we are going to have to take our 1 hour break because I have got to use the girls' room. All my tea is gone.
Sorry, I'm here.
Always waiting on a pally.
Okay, you good?
Except for the time we had to wait on you.
Which one? There's been a lot of those.
The whole 40 years I've known you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And lust, please.
I didn't change my trinkets. Ah, that's funny. I changed my spec, not my trinkets. I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. One way to do it.
43%, not too bad.
Not a bad push at all.
If I'd have been a shadow, we'd have got it.
Okay, so there's the lava mancer that I was talking about. We got to burn down our shield. Oh, Mystic. Never mind. And I'm going to run around and grab all these melee guys.
Well, the Mystic's out. Decided my face needed to get punched.
Boss is on your side. Another Mystic, guys, far end of the platform.
We can push him, though. I'm just going to smite the crippity crap out of him. He's 30%, right? They can deal with the ads. They're not dying.
There's a Mystic. Everybody on the Mystic.
Gonna transition, likely. There we go.
Yeah, there's the transition.
Off transition to door.
Phase 2.
Take ads with
Okay,
you.
everyone back to the middle. Don't worry
I
about the
helped.
ads. We'll bring them up.
You guys see? I did good.
Okay, start DPS in the
Spread.
boss and cleave on the ads. Watch for stack.
Help soak.
Group 1 at the door. Quickly.
Oh, they're getting hit so hard.
Spread. Help soak.
Group 2 at the door.
I'm not gonna survive that.
Spread.
Can we get a battle ready on Sage, please?
After Angel.
3 heals.
Spread. Help soak.
Group 1 on soak.
Where's the soak? Oh. Oh no!
Tanks versus boss.
Why does he keep doing this
Spread.
AoE?
Help soak.
Everybody soak.
Spread.
Y'all got it. Let's go.
Paladin life.
Nicely done. Just how we laid it out.
I don't understand why he was doing the pulse damage AoE the whole time.
Yeah, that was weird.
He did last time we ran this too.
Yep.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Huh.
Thought that was supposed to stop.
A fine victory, my son. I expected nothing less, yet the crucible is not yet secure.
Alright, why don't we take a 5-minute break because I've drank a lot of tea and I really have to find the little girl's room. So
Did you mass H?
I did.
Oh,
Not get
it
you?
just didn't reach me. I'll run back.
Oh. I don't know how to do the 5-minute timer thingy.
/ break 5.
Oh. That's good. Anyway, let's take a break, go get some drinks, use the facilities, etc.
Good. I'm gonna go swap my gear, change my gear to tier gear then, if that's cool.
You make me feel like a bad girl. You make me feel like a bad girl.
and I'll probably run the
All right.
the Shadowlands build for raid.
Are back.
Nice.
Can't believe.
Yeah,
Surge came back
busy.
late.
It's busy. It's the same thing I was thinking, dude. Like the
Sorry.
hammered in, shock it in type thing.
Oh, breaks over.
If it goes back to OG Shakaden for holy gameplay, I'm gonna fall in love again.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm running back.
I went to make coffee and I didn't realize my coffee maker was out of water.
Oh yeah, Herald of the Sun is definitely going to be Shakaden build because
Hot.
it's got a lot of defense stuff where you
Check
can
out my
benefit from
Sageman
extra
mug.
like the radiant stuff
Boom.
is heal or DPS. So like as a DPS or as a melee healer, you're already doing a certain amount of shock damage anyway in your rotation when you're healing, right? So this is going to amplify that. All your damage and healing will get amplified.
I do enjoy these, Hey, bug.
You're gonna kill trash if you want, Sage. I'm just running back.
Hey, this ain't my ball game. I just get it together. I do enjoy doing these little activities with the server. It's raid, and I enjoy raid, and but also I feel like I'm trying to find ways to get people to leave him alone. You leave my stream watchers alone. No.
Oh, Sage, yeah, let Ether know. Yeah, we weren't raiding. This is just your normal raid.
I told him. Yeah.
Okay.
I was Justice Panic too.
Oh no!
Like,
yeah.
oh my god! He's like, did I miss raid? I'm like, no, you're fine. That's my fault. I should have probably posted in Kiss that I was doing this, but I posted today to ask if they wanted to go, but I forgot. But sooner.
I'd have been the one to troll him and say, yes, you missed the raid. Unacceptable.
I'm trying to heal Doom and he's not here, and I hate when the bars aren't where I want. Like, somebody's low on health and I can't do anything about it.
Sorry, I was answering my kid.
He was here. He was just LOSing us behind the wall.
Yeah, I was.
But anyway, I really like doing this.
Okay,
it's a fun
guys.
little activity.
Of all of the mechanics in here, there is one mechanic that will be sure to wipe us if you don't get it right. So I'm going to do that one first. At random, he's going to pick someone to jump on. You're going to end up with a really big circle around you. You have to run that out to the edge. In normal, it's try and get them towards the same side. We're going to be moving around the room clockwise. So you kind of want to think about where you can place it clockwise from the boss as we move him around. But the most important part of this mechanic is if there's already a puddle on the ground, whatever you do, do not overlap these puddles. Make sure that you have at least a yard space from the nearest other puddle. If those puddles overlap, it'll start doing a massive AoE damage to everyone and we will die. Okay, so beyond that, you're going to see that the boss has a charge bar. When that charge gets to 100%, we're going to run him towards the middle of the room, at which point you can kind of just DPS down the boss, but he's going to leave fire trails on the ground every like a 3 or 5 second interval for a few times. Just stay out of the puddles and keep on DPSing the boss. Now, for the majority of the fight, we only have 3 mechanics to worry about. One of them, he's going to shoot out random puddles on the ground. We have to have at least one person standing in every puddle. 2, when he does the really big puddle and does the big jump on someone, all of the existing puddles on the ground are going to launch a little fire lava wave, and they're going to come out at random. So you just have to avoid those. And 3, there's going to be another tank buster mechanic where everyone has to stack on the tank. Outside of that, we're just going to hold him one place, let the puddles build up to the left of the room as we're looking at it right now. And then every time he jumps to the middle, we're going to move him to the next quadrant of the room. So then we're going to move him at the 3 o'clock position on the right here. And the puddles will go to the north side of the room. Or sorry, the far side of the room. Wow, this compass is really bad. Yeah, so far side of the room, and then we'll do that again. We should probably... only 1 wave per on normal. Okay, so that's cool. But yeah, so other than that, We should only have to go through 2 or 3 of those cycles before he's dead. Pretty easy. Any questions?
Froggy.
Oh god, we got the frog. Also avoid the
Just
frog.
ignore him. He won't hurt you.
The frog don't do nothing.
Yeah,
It
he's
just
still-
jumps around.
And I can assure you that was not Doom.
I only see one
The
person. standing
achievement on
next
that
to it.
frog is you when he jumps his fire, is you got to get him to jump on the frog, and you get that achievement.
All right, let's do this.
It was definitely not Doom. It was me.
5, 4, 3,
Shall smite.
That's what we're talking about. Okay, so we're gonna actually go counterclockwise. It's all right. So the next puddle, you can bring it out there, but just don't bring it on top of the other one. That's
Help
all.
soak.
Everyone stack.
Think so?
Healers don't have to do this mechanic. That one over there. I've never gotten it, so I assume we just don't get it ever.
Help soak.
Stand in
Small
those.
soaks.
We need at least one person per.
That frog's name, does it have a name? My nephew needs names for his new frogs. Where are you, froggy? Lurker?
Don't overlap the other one. Don't overlap
overlap.
the other one. Yeah, you're good.
Good job.
Nice move.
Demon Hunter reflexes.
Help soak.
Absorb. Everyone
So-
stack.
Oh, panic. That tickled me.
Yours. Yeah. He only does 3 of them in normal, eh?
It only does 3 at all.
Oh.
It's two of the same, one different one.
Shockwave.
Oh, avoid
Yeah,
this.
that-
Avoid this. Sorry, I didn't tell you about this ahead of time.
I feel like
Watch
it's
your
so big, people are just gonna naturally want to move.
It's the one thing I forgot to tell. Okay, so this time we're going to move to the right of where we're standing now to get to where we're going to put him next.
Help soak.
Stack.
I'm gonna give easy
Help soak.
PI.
In the bubbles.
Hey, Lurker! Lunker. Lunker. Not Lurker. I can read. My nephew caught 2 baby frogs at my house.
Don't
And
overlap them.
a tadpole. And he asked me could
Good, good, good.
And my dude, they're probably gonna die, so no big deal.
Watch your feet.
They're
Help
not.
soak.
I actually got them a decent
Stack.
habitat to at least try, honestly, to, you know, keep them alive and let them grow. They are. So I'm probably eventually going to have to get a... They're very small right now still, but eventually if they continue to do well, I'm going to have to get them a bigger habitat for them. One of them actually managed to jump. My brother was feeding them.
Whatever you do, don't put it in the middle. Okay, so we're going to go by the door next
Shockwave.
round. Get out of the shadow.
Watch your feet.
And anyway, my brother was feeding them today because my nephew wasn't there, and one of them jumped out, so they're getting stronger too. Got a little bounce to that step. Just don't think I need AoE spec for a 10-person raid. I mean, not AoE, but raid spec. Because I mean, this hits all allies within 40 yards, which is, I mean, it's fine, but it's more effective when you have 15 people. It just doesn't hit the same. And I feel like I get more out of
Absurd.
my double
Stack.
holy words.
Good job, folks.
Hit him. Where did he die? Over there.
Well done. The
Ooh, that's a good ring.
Nice and clean.
though we need to
Uh-uh. I
This trinket.
not be.
Perhaps there are fresh Jarden outside.
Why
that
can't
we
I
can harvest.
You
click
expect me to...
at it?
I will not.
I expected more of you, civilian.
Oh, because I have better rings in my bag.
Okay, after this, everyone up the chain.
The crucible awaits. Now is the time to stop Sarkarath.
Ooh, that molten heart is an excellent healing trinket. So you guys know.
Looks pretty stout.
I actually have it if I actually put the right gear on. Yeah, exactly. The regen on that thing is
Yeah, that looks sick.
insane. I mean, if when I'm wearing it in raid, I very rarely run out of mana. More.
I didn't realize they did that much regen, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't run it in Mythic Plus because I can drink more often, but in raid it makes a huge difference, especially on fights like Farak. I can go a little long and be sort of mana
But
crazy.
it's,
I was gonna say mana sucky, but that sounded terrible. I had to rethink it. I'm really impressed with how we're doing. I mean, a few of us raid already, but like, Sarna and his wife, this is Megs, one of my officers. They don't really, she's done basic training. She doesn't really raid regularly. BZ, I don't think he raids anywhere. Firuku is, I think, new to raiding entirely. Morsith does tank for the KISS team. He's helping me out because we just didn't have enough tanks tonight. Arcades is, he plays as Finnegan, actually. He plays a rogue, but also Dracus, a blood, not blood. I don't remember what he plays, holy or unholy DK. So he helped me out in his tanking. And
Okay,
Woden
so
is
the
a friend
special
who is in the
mechanic for
guild,
this
but
boss is
not this
bombs
character.
on the ground. If you look at those little scale or the little circles on the ground, inside them are those little contraptions. If you hover your mouse over them, they're called dragonfire traps. Those dragonfire traps, when the boss ignites them, he's going to ignite two of them close to us and one of them on the far side of the platform from us. It leaves a permanent puddle on the ground that does a lot of damage. At some point, you're going to see elementals, golems come out. Those golems will also try and turn these things on. So when the golems come out, they need to be interrupted, but when they die, you can loot them, and it's going to activate your extra action button. You can turn off any of those traps by clicking on the trap and then using your extra action button to turn it off. Now, by priority, anything that gets closer to the center should always be the first thing that gets turned off. Otherwise, anything that's in the second ring or the very outer ring is your very last priority. Try and keep the ground clean is the long story short. Now the boss is going to put a random circle on 3 players.
I appreciate it.
If you're in that circle, you're going to take damage. So if you have that circle, try and stand away from other people, and other people try and stand away from the person with the circle on them. There's also going to be 3 steel bombs that are going to get dropped around the platform with spikes on them, spike bombs. Now, those spike bombs will detonate and damage the entire raid unless someone goes and detonates them for us. It does a moderate amount of damage plus a ticking damage or a dot. So if you're going to click on one of those, make sure you're using a defensive or an immunity of some sort. So usually I say paladins first because we have immunities to deal with those. You can use your regular blessing and protection on it because it's physical damage. But you can also use your DS. Oh yeah, we can have the tanks do them too. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Now
Yeah,
the
whoever
very
doesn't have boss.
Now on certain intervals, you see how those dragon heads are kind of like flaring up, and it creates a little platform, a little circle around them.
Look at me
the
acting like I'm listening. I don't know.
It's gonna do 3 rings at radiating distances from each other. So you see how it's like really small and only covers a few bombs right now? It's going to go out further to almost halfway to the platform, and then further again to almost 3/4 of the way from the platform. So when that happens, everyone has to run in the opposite direction. The tanks, everyone, we're going to drag the boss on the other side. But basically, if you're inside that, you're going to take a massive amount of damage. If you take 2 or 3 hits from it, you're going to die. So be very careful with that. And that also means with the ads, because the golems come out just before it starts doing that. So if there's a priority between running away from that fire and killing the golem, run away from the fire. You can also interrupt the golem, and the golem will start moving around, so that's okay. You can also stun the golems. The golems do have to die second priority, though. So first priority, avoid the big fire coming from the dragon heads. Second priority, killing golems. Third priority, looting the golems and turning off traps based on how close they are from the center. The closer to the center, the more priority they have. And then finally damaging the boss. Now it sounds like a lot. We're going to get a lot of damage in on the boss. All the other things that we deal with is kind of like as the fight progresses. So don't worry about not getting the boss down or anything. There is a lot to deal with, but we're going to have plenty of time to kill him.
Very good. So we're just mostly going to be
Any questions?
testing some gear here. Ask. I feel good that we're here. I
Alrighty.
mean, I think
So we're going to pull him to the
this
right
is
here,
doing pretty good.
and then it's just going to alternate from the far side. We're going to do kind of like a star
I feel
pattern.
real good about
It'll
it.
be here on this side. We might walk him around the circle
I
a little
never
bit
got
as
this.
the
I'm an
as the
enchanter, I never got it.
traps start getting set off, and then we're gonna go to the opposite side of the room. Then we're gonna circle him a little more. Then we're
Makes
gonna go
me
to the
sad.
opposite room, circle him a little more. Eventually, it'll make like a star-shaped pattern for our movement. Looks like we're gonna pull him to the
5,
left.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think that's just the direction of course.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Start smiting. So when I used
Oh,
to,
and he does a knockback, but
I
mean knockbacks are knockbacks.
so normally when I'm in any raid or things change
Watch your
significantly, I will
Here's the trap.
Knocking back.
I will check
Here's
out
the knockback.
WoW Analyzer, get an idea of what I should be doing. It always says I stand still too much and I don't smite enough. Like you should be filling all of your time with something. But it doesn't count like
Kill
my
ads.
holy fires and stuff. Only
Ads are
smite,
out.
but
DPS ads if you can. Click on an ad to loot it. And then you can click on a bomb and then hit
they
the
cannot
G
be
button.
feared.
Watch your step.
I go get rid of the thing.
Knocking back.
You don't have to walk all the way up into the fire, just so that you don't kill yourself.
I only
when
went
you're
that way
doing it.
since we're going that direction, so make more sense.
Watch
Okay,
your
we're
step.
gonna start. Okay, we gotta go to the far side of the platform. Oh, shrapnel's way over there. I'm gonna grab those shrapnels. Oh, you gotta grab them because I got a taunt.
Watch your step.
How much do they hurt on normal?
They
got
shouldn't hurt that
Not very
much.
much at all.
I'll grab the next batch.
Knocking back.
I got your back.
Knockback.
Kill ads.
Okay, I got these.
Ads.
Golems.
Watch your step.
Make sure to interrupt them.
Well, they cannot be feared.
They can be stunned though.
I tried my best.
Knocking back. Watch your step.
Get out of the fire.
It does get bigger as
Watch your
it
step.
does it.
And that's what I'm talking about ones that are closer to the center. Those ones will take priority next time.
You're taunting off far more than you need to.
Knocking back.
Doomstead, Doomstead, watch this.
Kill ads.
Feed my babies.
Golems are up.
Watch your step.
Make sure to get some of them down.
Watch your step.
Okay, running across the
Knocking
platform.
back.
Whoa, oh thank you, buddy. The boss help me.
Watch your step.
Holy sh...
Do my res in a bad spot.
All good. I gotta. I was like, ooh, that's hot.
I'm gonna try and get these bombs.
Knocking back.
You got it?
Kill ads. Watch your step.
Sweet.
You're doing really good. I feel good about it.
With that mewling wretch dealt with,
Arna's Shadow Priest is coming along. He's been working on that really hard. Migs has never done Feral Druid. It's her first time doing it.
I gotta get used to how far my roll goes. We were sitting there fighting the boss, and the second set of torches started coming out. I was like, oh, I can roll out. I rolled, and like, that was not far enough.
I'm gonna trade all these Drake crests.
So slow your roll is appropriate here, huh?
I am getting some
Exactly.
Lightstones.
I gotta start using that flying serpent kick
I've
more to
just been
get out of the
struggling with
way.
those.
That applied serpent kick will pull you too.
That is true. Ooh, I got a chest piece.
And I think we'll be fine to stack on Magmarax. I can see if my healing.
Hey, I need a minute. My wife just got home, so I gotta help her grab some stuff out of the car. I'll be right back.
Tell her I said hello.
Yep. Here.
Oh, I like these shoulders. Mog might be changing, Sage.
Oh yeah? You have a full one
Oh,
to
yeah.
match?
I think she's
I'm-
just proud of you for actually using a mug.
Yo, man, listen. He showed me that mog he has on, and I was so stinking proud. It's like, oh, he finally did something good.
True, y'all.
I bet Luck's
Him is
helping with it.
colorblind. So
Wow.
Or
he can't
JD.
see anything. It's monochromatic. And
It's just rude, y'all. It's rude.
can't
You'll
mog to
never
save
live
his
it down?
life.
Never.
Just can't believe the disrespect I'm hearing.
Right?
yourself.
We're not
I mean,
disrespecting him.
Who
We're
was
speaking
it
the
I was
truth.
telling recently about how Doom's stupid name became a thing, and it was your fault, Woden.
Me.
It wasn't
Woden-
all my fault.
It was. You and
Woden was
Jaeger, but
he
it
was
was
a really
mostly
great
you.
he was a great friend
It was
and
mostly
encouraged me.
you. It was. I thought it would go away, and it was going to until you got it started.
What's this was?
Listen, awesome is awesome, you know. So I mean, you can't just give it away.
Right? Thank you.
Dude, it got to where randos were just walking around yelling Doom.
It really was. It was kind of cool.
Like, they were just emote yelling Doom when he would walk around.
Oh. Ow.
Hold on. Before we pull Magmarax, you got to show everybody the Doom song.
I don't have it anymore set up.
Unacceptable.
I gave my son my stream deck.
He
'cause
had
he
me
wants
get
to try
his.
to start.
He got his stream all set up. He's like, "Say, set it up. Get my stream deck set up." And I remembered. I sat there. I was looking. I'm gonna let you have that conversation with him because you told him he could have it.
I forgot I told my son he could have. What's up, Boog? If you're still watching, he's watching Sage's stream. Actually, I just thought about that.
So, you
anyone
know,
with
take
hunters-
backsies.
Check the
anyone
shoulders
with
out there, Sage.
hunters, This boss is probably going to be tameable next expansion. Just
The
mind
ones you have on.
The shoulders and the helm. I gotta make something work with that.
Oh, you do, because that's not working.
Oh, what's on there is not working, but this is just gear I just got.
Oh yeah, I like the shoulders and
There's,
helm. Is that part
there's
of a
some
set?
maces that match it.
Yeah, it's the tier set.
Oh. Look at your little
Oh,
panda
sorry.
paws.
There's two little maces that'll match it. If you have to run a shield, but Monk doesn't run shields, there's a shield that would match it.
Yeah.
No, but
Alright,
he
folks,
gave it
this
to
is
you.
the
You can
easiest
keep it.
boss in the dungeon. This is the tank and spank loot pinata.
We gotta get you set up because you.
Boog, I'm not taking that back from you. You keep it up for your stream.
So there's only two mechanics that you really have to worry about this. One of them, there's going to be random puddles that he's going to spit out that you have to stand in. If you don't stand in them, it's going to leave a big puddle on the ground, which is going to be the same as the 3 puddles that we have to deal with. So I'll just explain them at the same time. He's going to pick 3 players at random, and you're going to get a big red circle around you. The people with those 3 big red circles, you're just going to stand in a spot, and everyone's going to stand in that spot with you. It's going to drop a puddle on the ground. You're going to get 3 puddles in the same spot. But when you stand in these puddles, they shrink until they disappear. So don't get out of the puddles until they're gone. But once they're gone, you can do whatever you want. If someone misses one of the small puddles, though, it's going to make one of those big puddles, and then someone has to stand in them to absorb them also. The downside of these puddles is the longer you stand in them, you're going to get a debuff on you that increases the amount of damage you take from them. Now, in normal, it's not going to be a problem for us. This is just, mind you, it does do quite a bit of damage. So healers, especially when the puddles first drop, you're going to want to use big heals the moment it drops, because everyone's going to take a pretty juicy part of damage later in the fight. The only other thing that we have to worry about is the boss is going to do a knockback every minute or so, and then you just have to run back to the other side of the platform where the boss is. So very much just a tank and spank, stand in the puddles, stand in the really big puddles, kill the boss.
Just stack on move.
Yeah, the
When
3
he turns
puddles just
around to
stack
do
on
his-
move.
When he turns around to do his frontal, move to star. And then move back to moon.
Or are we
Hold on,
doing
hold on,
food
hold
right
on.
now?
Yeah. Some of us died.
Ignore the poll, ignore the
4,
poll.
3, 2, 1.
Some of us, like myself, couldn't stay alive like everyone else. My bad.
Magmarax, I think, is easy. You all right?
If anyone was going to die, that was the fight that I would expect it on, honestly.
I'm good now.
I'm just going to pull the boss forward a
4,
little bit and turn him
3,
around.
2, 1.
Or never mind. Hammer's got it.
Everybody should be able to hit him from there, right?
AOE incoming.
Okay, stand in those puddles.
I'm coming.
And stand in that until it goes away. Okay,
Stack
those
'em on
3
moon.
puddles,
Stack
stack 'em
'em
up,
All
stack
on
'em up,
moon.
stack 'em
All
up,
on
stack 'em
moon.
up.
moon.
Good, good. Everyone stand in those, and they'll go away.
Easy breezy. Got it.
And that's the whole fight,
Breath
other than
incoming.
knockback. Oh, I forgot the breath. Sorry.
Oops. Back
Yeah, I said the breath just go to star.
AOE incoming.
Stand in puddles. We only need 1 person per puddle.
Breath
On moon.
incoming.
Oh, get out the side of that. Yeah.
Knock back.
Knocking back.
Try not to get knocked in the lava.
AOE incoming.
Got a soak over there on the left.
Have to,
Breath incoming.
I think we're out of it. Magic. See how those health bars go boop, right to full.
AOE incoming.
Are they both there?
Stack up.
Breath
You
incoming.
can see that you're starting to take more damage from that stack in that way.
Mighty smite, 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 smite.
AOE incoming. Breath incoming.
Watch out for the breath. We're gonna get a knockback right away.
Knocking back.
Well, that went the wrong way.
Did you see him fly?
But it was you that flew off that way?
Yeah.
Oh, that tickled me.
I tried to roll
Tickled
as soon
me.
as he hit it,
AOE incoming.
and I rolled past him.
I was wondering who flew off to the left.
Target you. Breath incoming. AOE incoming.
Eee. Oh, show off. You show off, Odin.
This guy's gonna be a really cool pet.
Hail. Fantastic. Great job, guys. Time to swim into lava. Every time I have to say, like, swim in the lava, I think about, like, when I used to go to the movies a couple years ago, they had one of those, like, little shorts before the movie starts, and, like, these 2 mountains singing to each other, and they would be like, I lava you. Well, obviously, I cannot. I had every intention of leaping you, but the button wouldn't work.
I can keep myself alive on this one. Oh.
All right, doing pretty good. I'm so happy. Just don't need our tinks to get a little too confident here on this trash. They're both pallies, and you know sometimes pallies be a little bit overconfident. Busting the bubble. Not really caring that the bubble don't get all of us. Ooh. That was close. Only reason I started some of the bosses with, or some of the fights with my Mythic Plus form, that gives me, I can do my empowered Holy Fire and all of that. I keep trying to push those buttons. Oh, Seahead, wake up. I shall kill you. Oh, I didn't go off. This fight will be interesting. Again, I think most of us have been here before on a character some way or another. But it's just a matter of making sure everybody's on the same page mechanically speaking. Neltharion does do a lot of AoE damage in phase 2. So I think I can handle the bulk of it. It's just gonna be this fight, and Sarkareth will test whether or not I can carry the brunt of the
Big
healing.
Riding Sun kicks.
What do you mean? Where is Sarkareth?
You were never leading us to Sarkareth.
Always the clever one, Rathian.
Dispel me, Sage. I'm stunned.
No.
Rude.
What about me?
I'm still stunned. I would dispel you though. You're the one who gets punched in the face for me.
This is true.
That's my basic rule. Dispel myself, take care of myself, and take care of my
Although
tank.
Doom pulls early sometimes. He gets punched in the face too.
I've noticed.
That is true.
You know, this entire expansion, I've not gotten a single BOE.
I haven't got one for the last couple expansions that we've done.
I think I got one in Shadowlands, but it was like at the end of the season where it really didn't matter, so I couldn't sell it for anything.
I got
Woden's always taking them all.
I got that one that I gave to you for your wrists.
You know how the
Thank you.
Awakened BOEs have been
have them still.
like BOP and we had to trade them inside the group? Last week, I admit, I got a BOE when we were running Heroic, and everyone was selling the Heroic level stuff for 175 to 200,000. I sold mine for 174, 420, 69 silver. And I sold it in like 2 hours.
Would have been better if it was 169, 420, 69.
Yeah.
Let's kill this Joker.
Yeah, okay, so guys, this fight is a little bit of a pain, but as long as you follow along with it, we'll be okay. So these instructions are very important because there's mechanics that will affect the rest of the group, not just the tanks, that could potentially wipe us. So this fight is in 3 phases. The first phase will be dealing with just the boss. The second phase, we're going to be dealing with 3 ads. And then the third phase, we're going to be dealing with a whole lot of little ads. So if you have an AoE spec or a cleave spec over AoE if you can, because we still have to kill the boss. Now, in the first phase, the room is going to be broken into a whole bunch of chunks because there's going to be a whole lot of walls of stalagmites that are going to come out of the ground. So we're going to be stuck in a little section of this room, and we're going to slowly move around the room because we're going to break some of those stalagmites so that we can move into other cells. Now there's 2 spells that he's going to cast on the group. One of them is going to put a big red circle on you. Those ones you can run anywhere as long as you're away from the group, and they'll just detonate, do some damage to the person that has the circle, but if anyone's in your circle, it's going to do damage to them. The other one is going to put a purple arrow on your head, and you're going to see a beam of void light between you and the boss. 3 people are going to get that. You do not want them to overlap. If you don't have them, you do not want to be standing in that line, because when it goes off, you're going to get stunned. The person who gets hit by it, though, they're going to get knocked back. So if you have this, you want your back to be against the wall, or at least pointing towards the room walls. You don't want to be pointing at the stalagmites. If you get knocked back into a stalagmite, it's going to break that stalagmite, and it's going to do a massive, well, not a massive amount of damage. It'll do some damage to the group.
Shopping.
One of the tanks is also going to get one of these, and it's going to be the tank's job to break a stalagmite that we need to break so that we can move into the next cell. After we move, when we're ready to move into the next cell, the boss is going to do like an AoE thing that's going to leave a big puddle on the ground that's going to fill the cell that we're in. So the point is, we're going to break one of the stalagmites. The group is going to run into the next cell as he's casting his big AoE spell. He's going to flood the cell that we were in, and then we're going to fight in the next cell. We'll only have to do that about 3 times. We'll end up basically kind of to the right side of the door, or from our perspective to the left side of the door by the time we're done. So the second phase, between the first phase and the second phase, he's going to do an AoE thing that's going to leave a lot of little circles on the ground, like little earth puddles. Don't stand in them, you'll take damage and you'll get stunned. Second phase is going to start. During the second phase, there's going to be 3 faceless ones in the room. And there's going to be new walls that are going to come out. Yeah, they're new walls. The new walls are going to come out of the ground too. And we'll have to break our way through the walls to get to the new ones also. But the difference here is you can't just turn and burn to kill these things, because all 3 have to die to get to phase 3. But 2 people, I think in our group, because our group is small enough, we might only get 2 people. There might be 3 people. Your screen will change. You'll be in like a shadow phase kind of thing. It will be your job to run over to the faceless one and DPS the shield down, because the people
Is that a normal mechanic or just heroic?
Yeah,
I'm
corruption.
pretty sure it's still a normal.
Corruption's a normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, just was checking.
Now the problem with this, though,
You probably said
is
it.
whoever has these marks can also be damaged by everyone else in the raid. So if you're using AoE spells or spells that target enemies at random, you're going to be hurting our own people.
Got a really
so try
good
and stick
deal
to
on
things that do not cleave, only single target.
Lowe's has a
When
really
you're
good deal
DPSing
on
the
a pool
boss
pump.
while you're waiting for the faceless shield to go down, even when the once the faceless shield goes down, the
3,000
corruption is
gallons per
gone,
hour.
and everyone can
pool's
DPS
only,
the
like,
ad. But
just
the
over
moment the
6,000.
shield is down, we're going to call it out, because everyone has to turn and burn that ad dead. Then we're going to get another round of those void laser beams. So remember, if you're not a tank, point the laser beam towards the wall. It'll be the tank's job to bust through the walls. We'll go to the next cell that has one of the faceless ones. He'll cast the corruption again, and then does it only start in heroic? Are you sure?
Yeah, I meant to whisper that to you. Sorry. It's
Okay.
corrupt. It's in heroic. Normal, everybody can DPS it.
Okay, so don't worry about the corruption then. So we're good. But the other problem is, okay, so for the healers, this is a bit of a DPS race during the second phase. The boss is going to do an AoE ability. You'll see him cast it. It has a short casting time. But every time everyone gets hit by this, we're going to get a stacking debuff. The more we get hit by it, the more we get damaged by it. If that spell goes off like 4 times, maybe 5 times, depending on how our healers are doing, we all die. So during this phase, don't worry about the boss. Worry about breaking down the stalagmites to get to the next cell, kill
Bruh
the
said how the
faceless
healers
one,
are
go to
doing.
the next cell until all 3 are dead.
I'm gonna
At
be
that
arrogant for a
point,
minute. I
all the
don't know if I can do
stalagmites
it.
get destroyed, but we all
be
want
fine.
to clump up in the same area next to
As
the
long as I
wall.
keep count
He's
on
going to spawn new
spell.
stalagmites, but we found that the stalagmites,
If I
the
lose count,
area
I'm a little bit
around
off.
us, tend to be closer to the wall and stuff. And if you're hanging out closer to the middle, you might get broken away from the group, and then you're not going to be able to DPS the
I
boss
think I
until
got
you get
enough
broken
lightstone
down.
so to help me
So
out. I mean, I need more.
once phase
of
3 is
those, but
starting, everyone clump up close to the
I
wall.
can
Then we're
trade
going to DPS the
stuff
boss.
in.
While we DPS the boss, you're going to see a
Send these
whole bunch of
things
void
in
puddles on the ground.
for some
There
of
should
the-
be about 10 of them or something. Little
I'll get to
void
upgrade.
ads are going to spawn from that, and we can AoE them down while we're killing the boss.
Now,
But
what's my password
the
for
boss
Lowe's
is going
shopping?
to cast another AoE ability. I can't remember what it's called. Do you guys remember the spell name?
Got it right first.
Which one?
The
Sorry.
big one. The big void blast thing.
Oh, the Umbral Annihilation?
Umbral Annihilation. When you see the boss casting
Oh, that's
Umbral
so sad. I
Annihilation,
don't like that.
everyone wants to stand in one of those puddles, but try to stand in.
Oh, you're talking about you're talking about Evan Destruction. I'm sorry.
Ebon Destruction.
Yeah.
And there we go. If you are not in a puddle when Ebon Destruction goes off, you will die. Now, everyone wants to stand in a different puddle because
I can do
when the phase
Apple
repeats, he's
on
going to make
this.
more puddles and more voidlings
I
are going to come out.
freaking do it.
But the puddles that we stood in, they go away. If there's any puddles that didn't get standed in, they're going to spawn more void spawns, and we're going to end up with more than we need. As long as we all stand in different puddles, the puddles will
That
go
is not
away. We
bad.
won't
That is
have
good
extra
deal.
ads. The other thing is when
And
you're
it'll be a
standing inside
Tuesday.
that puddle, you take 99% reduced damage, but also your damage done is reduced by 99%. So once you're in the puddle, don't worry about DPSing the boss. Just wait
I'm
for the
done
cast
shopping.
to end.
We need to
And don't
go.
try and risk it by DPSing the boss to the last second, then rushing over to a circle. Because I've had the experience where you get into the circle, but the circle has to put that buff on you. And if you don't get that buff in time, you'll die. So once you're running to your circle,
The
stand
only
in
thing
your
about
circle.
these fights,
don't
they have
worry
so
about
many
DPSing
doggone
the boss.
mechanics that, like,
If we
honest
do
to
all
God,
these
you're not going to
things, the
remember them by
boss
the
will
time
die
you
and we
get
win.
there.
Any questions?
Let's go.
All right.
All right,
So
now let
where
me
the
get
boss is right now, we're gonna pull him a little closer to the door
situated.
than that. But everyone is gonna run over by the door to start, and that's where the 3 people that get the first arrows, you're gonna want to have your back pointed towards the door per se, and everyone else try not to get hit by them too, or you get stunned.
I'm ready, bro.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This person's not British. Whoever that was, and I heard through my headset.
Okay, there's our
My person
stalagmites.
British?
So you see how the cells are kind of big right now. They're gonna be a lot smaller during phase 3. There's the arrows.
Run out.
There's the puddles. Try and get away from everyone else.
Healers having to do mechanics. What nonsense? What nonsense? Good break. Holy crap.
Okay, so
Like that
now
wall.
I'm gonna run the boss to the other side, and everyone run towards the next cell right away. Now. He's gonna leave lava there now. And rinse and
Lava
repeat.
you.
Oh, get out of these puddles.
You want your back
Target
over
you.
towards that wall.
Target me.
Yep.
Okie-dokie. A shot. Don't stand a chance, Neltharion. I smiteth thee.
Okay, there's our new hole. Everybody run
Run.
over.
Pink, pink, pink. Lots of people are getting really good booleans and stuff. People were smart and saved theirs. I was using the heck out of mine. I got 2 more. Don't know what I'm gonna use them on, but
Target you.
got them.
Backs to the wall.
I gotta Google.
Run.
Hey,
Don't stand.
run out. Bah, bah, bah.
Watch
So
your
we're
step.
gonna move into the next cell right
Phase
away.
the earth. New
Oh, no,
phase,
we got
loves.
phase 2 here.
Phase
Phase
2.
darling.
Okay, watch those circles. This is our new cell pattern. We're gonna have an ad right behind us. So that ad needs to be DPS down.
Add is up.
I
Alright,
did
shield
say,
down, you
I
bring
did
boss
say
over.
that we didn't have to do
Run
the.
out.
Oh shit.
AOE incoming.
That's the big AoE. We're gonna break through the wall next.
Isn't it always convenient that the NPCs get frozen on these fights?
Run
What good are they when we have to do all the darn work?
Oh shoot, okay, we're gonna run through these down the middle to the far side.
Recover. Come on. This way. Vamos. Or not. We just went to 2 different directions.
AOE
Yeah,
incoming.
I know.
I was with the knockback.
It's alright, we got it. Do we have a healer over there?
Can't do 2 of them.
We got split
Run
up.
out.
Can't split.
I'm gonna break this wall here.
You got 2 DPS up.
We might as well just wipe it.
Okay, let's wipe it.
Yeah.
AOE incoming.
It's okay. I think you just panicked a little bit. No big deal.
Target you.
Yeah, I think right
Kill
at the beginning
me.
of the second phase, when we started killing the first ad, I was too far from the wall, and then we had one go through the middle that clipped a couple walls at the same time, so we ended up
I'm
on the
gonna
far
try
side.
and die if you want to get a B-res on me. I can mass res.
So next time we won't be going to the far side to kill the second ad. We're gonna kill the second ad that
AOE
we're at right
incoming.
now. This will be our second ad.
Did I get it
Yep,
on?
you did. Pulled in. Good.
Sure you don't want me to just kill?
Phase 3.
You took him to phase 3. Alright, mass res shall be incoming. Once I get somewhere safe to stand. This would be cool though. I think we'll get Neltharion down in this next pull. And then we'll just come do Starkreath tomorrow night for just a really quick to say we finished the raid
Groovy,
and
cool.
stuff. I think my plan is I'd only plan for the 2 hours. So what we can do is if you guys want to stop at 2 hours, we can just do Starkreath tomorrow. So that way we can say we cleared a full raid. Because he has a crap ton of mechanics.
Do you want to go and do Neltharion now or wait for tomorrow?
That's up to you guys. I'm fine to go ahead and do Neltharion. I was just
I'm kind of
6 more
worried
minutes.
that they're gonna still have that stupid bug, and we're gonna have to kill them again tomorrow anyway.
that was when we used a skip though.
True.
That he didn't bug when it was just live. It was when we used the skip.
Yeah.
Why they say
Okay.
it's true like I'm
Don't
a
matter to
rat?
me. We got 6 minutes left.
I don't know.
Let's
One
try
more
one
pull.
more pull since we're here. We got 5 minutes left. Yeah, we can probably kill him in 5 minutes if we kill him.
True.
Let's get it.
I don't say
But
things
remember,
that
this
aren't
time
true.
we're not going to be running across the room. We're just going to
Hmm.
be going to that ad that was still alive second.
I got a feast down for everybody.
Gracias, hermano.
Who?
Sounded like one of them foreign language things.
One of the very few things I can say in Spanish.
You should really broaden your vocal variety.
I can't actually say
Saying-
other things. Shut up.
I can't.
Muy poquito español.
I
Speak a
can say
little
that
Spanish.
too.
I like it.
Cerveza and baño is all I need.
The most
love that
important
bit.
words.
You can give
in
it a beer
any
and go
language.
piss, huh?
I'm about to say cerveza. I like it.
You remember on
She-
Family Guy when they're on the train and they're
Ah.
talking to that one guy? He's like, "No, I only know this one phrase and this one that I'm saying right now."
Tequila.
She can get a beer and go piss it out.
Let's wreck this fool.
I love
For sure.
Arrow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure you come in. Here we go.
Target you.
Okay, get out of the group.
I think we've only wiped
Run.
Run!
twice, I recall. Very minor stuff. That last pool was fine. I think people just got nervous and tried to compensate too soon.
Run out.
Everybody run!
Oh. Coming!
Run.
Whee! This is probably one of those fights where my Mythic plus spec would have probably worked a little better. It does give me a little bit more DPS, and I have double
Watch your
Serenities as well as
Phase.
What are we doing?
Phase 2.
Okay, pay attention to the walls. I'm gonna go and prep this guy to break the wall right away. DPS the ad. Why didn't it break the wall?
Takes a second on this one.
Oh.
AOE.
Yeah, because it like phases you, eh?
Yeah.
Target you.
Everybody to the next ad. Oh, does it give you time to like run them over? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Run out.
So you don't have to get knocked into it.
Number 2.
Need to run those red ones out.
Okay, everyone, third ad. We're not going to be breaking any more.
Where's everybody? I can't reach people. If I don't get them topped off, they will die.
Okay, the moment this ad is dead, everyone get close to the wall.
Phase 3.
They beat that thing.
Watch the red circles and make sure everyone is in the same patch. So everyone to the left here. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to start getting void circles on the ground. You're going to see ads spawn. And those are the circles that you're going to want to stand when he starts doing his
Wanna lust
bit of
here?
destruction.
Talk to me with.
Yeah, give her lust.
Oh, that thing. My bad. My bad. I didn't know what he had me targeted with. YOLO.
Find shelter.
Everybody stand in a circle. Try to stand in
Find
different circles.
shelter.
too. Awesome. You see anything that was left is going to
You
spawn.
can turn him
right
back,
out.
turn him back, turn him back.
Hey, 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 Mr. Ed. Oi.
Find shelter.
Everybody stand in a circle.
Why are you coming at
Find
me?
shelter.
Fade.
Don't take that yet.
Dooms you.
I double clicked. Crap.
Alright, you little ads are getting on my nerves. Go away. Where are you at, buddy? There you are. I PI'd him at the last second. Huh. Very nice ring. I got this one though.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah.
Look how good we are. And I actually have flight stones now.
You're gonna hate me, but I've been at cap since first boss.
Yeah, my DK is a cap right
What's
now.
cap again?
2000.
I'm getting close. This is the worst
I
season.
don't know how long I've been capped, but I don't have no aspect crest to use them on anyway.
I'm about to trade up to some aspect. I ran out of. We're not running as many mythics as we normally do every season, so I think I'm also getting issues. Getting those. Really good run, you guys. So everybody who is here definitely gets an invite back tomorrow if you're available. We will come in and kill Sarkareth. He's a lot more mechanics heavy. Thank you, then again, for all the great explanations. You are fabulous and my hero. We will be back to kill Sarkareth, and then we will have cleared an entire raid together, and we should get some kind of credit for the guild achievement at least for this raid, right? I think 80% of us are from the server, so anyway, let's do that. We might have some extra friends with us. I don't know. It just depends on who's going to be available. Make sure you check in Discord for all the events coming up. There's PvP, PvE, all kinds of new stuff they're doing. There's actually a Bridgerton watch party coming up Thursday.
Never heard of it.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. But thank you guys for joining, and we'll try to do this more as long as people like to do it. Please share with other guildies that it's kind of fun and that we are super chill and we don't treat people poorly if they don't know how to do stuff. Want to get more people involved as much as we can. All right, but have a good night. Thank you guys for coming.
Later.
Thank you, Woden. All right. So I think that is going to do it for tonight. That was really successful. I feel pretty good about it. We had a really good turnout, and I forgot to turn Discord back on for you guys, so you didn't hear anything. But me, so you're welcome. But a really good night of raid with just some friends, some super chill stuff, just for our server to do together. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back tomorrow night. We're going to kill Sarkareth. After that, we'll probably do some Mythic Pluses and see how those go. All right, but everybody have a really good night.
Drop.